In the previous session, I was introducing one profile related job description. That is casual sales assistant for union retail shop. So the job description introduction was discussed in the earlier session. Now, furthermore, duties and responsibilities list as given by the employer, we are going to discuss now. Let me share the screen for you. So here, the main duties and responsibilities are listed in 7 numbers. It can vary. Any employer can give you, some employers will give a 1-page description of duties and responsibilities itself. So that depends about the profile as well as the details orientation to the employer. Okay. Now here the profile, as we had already introduced this job description, I just give you a note on to continue. So it's a casual sales assistant job description for union departmental store, which is running at a retail level. So main duties and responsibilities that they had to expect from the particular profile, candidate of the particular profile, are listed here. So first and foremost, operating the cash till efficiently, ensuring that all monies received are correctly registered. So this is one of the duty and responsibility, collecting money and registering it properly. So these are, collecting money is duty, and it is not necessary the employer should come or supervisor has to come and tell you to register it in an account. It is his responsibility, which is like implied in the profile. Then to serve customers courteously and efficiently, ensuring that the highest standards of customer service are met at all times. So in a job description, no single word is a waste. No single word is of no worth. That means each and every word that an employer gives in job description is of $100 worth. Okay, so now to serve customers courteously, that is one another duty. And when customers are reaching our place, from the entrance till they finish their shopping and leave the shop, till that moment, it is his role, that is casual sales assistant, to be courteous with him. So that is responsibility which is listed by the employer. Then efficiently ensuring that the highest standards of customer service are met at all times. So the customer service which is expected from this particular profile candidate is to be continuous one. It is not one day he behaves courteously, then the other day he just don't care about customers, not like that. He has to be a courteous employee continuously at all times without any chance for any mistakes or people to find fault at him. So that is another duty and responsibility. Showing courtesy is a duty and maintaining it is the consistency in maintaining the courtesy is a responsibility. Then monitoring stock on shelves. As he already discussed in terms of job main purposes, this also was given as a note. That means that's a key element of this job description. Now he is also insisting it as a duty and responsibility. Monitoring stock on shelves. So he has to keenly observe all the shelves that are given under his responsibility and see if any shelf is getting exhausted of the goods presented over there. So any minute, any point of time, if a shelf is getting exhausted with the goods displayed over there, he has to replace them. That is how monitoring stock on shelves and filling to the required standard and assisting with the stock counts. So filling to the required standard, certain things have to be presented in certain ways. For example, if it is a liquid pouch, it will all be lying on the shelf, isn't it? If it is a liquid box, then it has to stand on the shelf. If it is small, tiny items, it has to be kept in a tray, isn't it? If it is some paper kind of item, it also have to be kept neatly presented in a elaborate way to make the customer understand that it is a paper. So likewise, and it needs neatness. It has to be presented in such a way that the customer is attracted to buy it. So all those things come under this aspect, that is filling to the required standard. So for each and every item in a retail shop has its own standard of presentation. That is called franchising. So that franchising principles, that has to be taken with the utmost care. Then assisting with stock counts. So stock counts are taken by other profile people, maybe inventory executive or inventory manager. So it is already explained in job purpose as to operate with the union shop. Operating with the union shop means the entire profile of employees will be there in different levels and different designations. So with all of them, this person is supposed to cooperatively working. So that one kind of example responsibility of this profile is to assist the stock count. So the inventory executive might come, and immediately, as soon as he comes, he starts counting the availability and non-availability, all those things. So it is the sales assistant's duty to cooperate with him and tell him as on date, as at that point of time, the details of availability and non-availability. Then ensuring all stocks is held in accordance with the union security and financial procedures. So every thing that comes into the retail shop has to be crossing certain security checks, because all the items are worth of money. If any item missed in the security scanning, it won't update in the records and the computers in the entire shop. So while making anything enter into the shop itself, this security has to be checked by the particular profile person who is casual sales assistant. So, and other financial procedures. So financially, how it has to be embedded in the computer system or whatever billing system available in the store. Maybe some will be sold at MRP, some will be sold at offer prices, some will be sold 1+1 offer, some will be sold with the double cost, whatever policy that was available or taken on that particular day, particular point of time. Depending on all these strategies or policies, the financial aspect changes. So the financial procedures also have to be taken care by the casual sales assistant. He also should ensure that all products and displays are maintained to the highest standards of customer satisfaction. So sometimes when we are displaying something, if customers are not happy about the display, they don't buy it. For example, if it is a foodstuff, maybe a ready pickle. Okay, if pickle packet is little open or there is one hole, will anyone buy? And through that hole, the pickle oozes and it is all spread over the shelf. Will anyone buy? No. So those kind of things which required a specific standard of display in order to attract and enhance the customer satisfaction has to be taken care by the sales assistant. What he has to do, there are possibilities for such damages, but need not worry. Immediately, he has to arrange for cleaning that place and replacing the item within no time, without making the customers delay. Okay, that is where it is a responsibility and duty. Then legal requirements. He also has to ensure that all products and displays are maintained with the legal requirements. So whatever legal requirements for a particular product to be displayed, for a particular product to be shown to the customer, what all legal requirements expected to be followed, all those things also come under casual sales assistant's profile. Then to carry out the cleaning of shelving and refrigeration units when required. As I told you, something has spilled on the shelf. It is not necessary that we should wait for some sweeper coming from the other section and he or she has to clean that space. No. Either you can call somebody who is available and ask them to do, or it is yourself, you yourself have to volunteer to do that. On the spontaneously, you should do that. That is also a description given by casual sales assistant profile description given by the employer. That's where he is telling to carry out cleaning and shelving, cleaning of shelving and refrigeration. If at all any dust or some other spilt has happened, you have to clean. That is one duty or responsibility. Then comes refrigeration. Some items which are kept to be under refrigeration have to be kept under refrigeration without fail. As soon as they reach the entry point and enter the shop and the respective place where it has to be kept, the refrigeration facility should be ensured and the things have to go into the refrigerator at the expected time within no delay or within time expected. So that is where another responsibility is added. Then all other appropriate duties and when required by the shop supervisors. So this is one clutch that an employer passes through this job description, where you will not be having any option saying this is not my JD. How? This last statement makes it very clear that whatever all other appropriate duties and as and when required by the shop supervisor. As and when the shop supervisor to whom you are reporting, if he adds more responsibilities, duties, all of them come under this profile. You can't say it's not my JD because this JD with the service conditions you would have signed and joined. So once you have accepted the service condition, including these duties and responsibilities, especially the seventh condition here, the last condition, all other appropriate duties as and when required by the shop supervisor, if you have signed and agreed upon, then there is no question of saying this is not my duty, this is not my JD. Okay, with this, let me stop for today. We'll meet you in the next session.